In Basque mythology, the earth is a live being, the mother of the moon and the sun. People are like ants living on the surface. But today, with the utmost of care, we are going to enter into a sacred and secret labyrinth. It is always nighttime here, and the temperature is at a constant 10 degrees. It is as if time has gone backwards and we begin a journey into the past. Welcome to the kingdom of silence and darkness. Welcome to Arrikrutz. You are in Arrikrutz, halfway between Oñati and the Arrikrutz sanctuary, at the foot of the mountains and the natural park of Arrikrutz, in one of the most humid and rainiest places in Europe. The surroundings are beautiful and one breathes history everywhere. There are many caves in this part of the countryside, many of them with exceptional archaeological remains. Mount Orkatzategi rises to one side and is home to one of the most important colonies of birds of prey in Gipuzkoa. Can you see vultures, hawks and eagles gliding in the sky? A bit further below, near the Sandaili chapel, climbers are anxious to end their vertical ascent. The surroundings are breathtaking, but no less impressive are the insides of the earth. They are as beautiful as unknown. In this karstic area, water has eroded the limestone rock and formed a network of 14 kilometers long of galleries, the biggest known in Gipuzkoa. Since 1995, the Oñati's Town Council and the Núcleos de Intervención Participativos decided to open part of the cave to the public, and many institutions and groups have become involved in the project. The Speleology Society Oñamendi, Aranzadi, LKS, experts in history and tourism. Furthermore, many others have had to help so that Gallery 53 could be opened after almost 3 years of hard work. At Arrikrutz, you go back in time. In ancient times, people used caves as a shelter. There they lived and painted. Thousands of years later, much further on in history, at the end of the 19th century, people started to go back to these caves, but this time to rediscover and explore them. This marked the beginnings of speleology. Arrikrutz became one of the pioneer locations for speleology, archaeology and paleontology in the Basque Country. In 1950, Félix Ruiz de Arcaute and Juan San Martín carried out the first extended work at Arrikrutz Gesalza. Barandiaran, Eguren and Aranzadi also studied the area. From 1972 on, the Amet Association carried out a topographical survey of several galleries, and in 1977 the area hosted the 12th Symposium of Speleology of the Basque Country. It was then that the most important galleries were charted out topographically, and some of these are named after these pioneers. But not all the galleries are accessible. When the Haturabe Dam was built at the beginning of the 20th century, many of these galleries were flooded, producing great changes in the currents. When it was decided to open up Gallery 53, studies on animal life, flora and the environment were carried out, as well as topographical work. One of the consequences of those studies was the construction of an artificial tunnel to enter the cave, due to the discovery of a great and interesting archaeological remains. Arrikrutz is therefore the result of much work and study. Every effort has been made to avoid harming the cave in any way, so that you can be part of this project and enjoy the subterranean world. In just under an hour, you will travel along 500 meters and go down further than 50 meters on a platform distributed on 6 different levels. A high-tech computer system and qualified personnel will inform you of the cave's most outstanding aspects. You are in the fossil gallery of Arrikrutz. Here, the water took over 1 million years to create this gallery, and the process still continues. The water first took advantage of a fault to penetrate into the mountain, and once inside, continued on perforating it and taking away the earth. A 90-degree bend marks two well-differentiated spaces. On one side, the fault, full of concretions and pointed formations, and the second part, circular and flat, with soft formations. In the first area, you will see the typical stalactites and stalagmites and the columns that join them, or the flow stones and the small rimstone pools. We can also see pebbles, different sedimentations, or the marks that the water has left during successive floods. However, you will not see the stalactite gallery that is away from the platform, or the strange helictite located in the gallery Marcel Lubens. But on the other hand, you will be able to observe close up an interesting arch or a bridge, one of nature's whims. And, together with the formations, we have the extraordinary colors, the orange of the iron, the black of the manganese, or the white of the calcite and aragonite. The gallery, which is also very important from a hydrogeological point of view, is also noted for its paleontological importance, as it is a prime example of basque-country prehistorical fauna. The remains of dozens of bears, giant deer, as well as woolly rhinoceroses have been found. But the most important discovery took place in 1966. Oñati and Jesus Manuel Maroto found a complete skeleton of a cave lion. They were lost in the cave when they came across Panthera leos pelae, more than 3.5 meters in length and weighing in at nearly 400 kilograms, without doubt much bigger than the African lion. You will see the skeleton's replica and the lion, and you will also be able to listen to it. So, this is Arrikrutz, an admirable gallery which water cut into the entrails of the earth, and incomparable passage to the past.